Welcome to M.A.D Customs. I'm M.A.D Scientist Farid. And on the agenda today, we've got the 18-inch with the targa venom magnet, and we've got a targa comp that we need to do recoiling on. But as always, before we begin, our disclaimer: when you send your woofers in for repairs, please take note that I use normal copper wire. I do not use adamantium or vibranium to recoil your subs. So if your woofers break again, it is not because the speaker was indestructible, it's because something in your system is broken. The coils that is done on your speakers for recoil uses normal copper wire. I do not use vibranium wire or adamantium wire that makes it indestructible. So please don't think that if you recoil your subs and it goes back to your possession and you use it for a couple of hours or a couple of days and it breaks again, that something's wrong with these subs. This recoil was shit. You could have a point that the recoil was shit, or you could just be that something in your system is still broken. So guys, please remember a very important point. The recoil uses normal copper wire. We do not use adamantium, we do not use vibranium. Recoiling your speaker makes it work again. It does not make it indestructible. And as I've said in my previous videos, when you send your speaker in for repairs, when I remove the cone like such, after I've taken it apart and I have it like this, I will tell you you will see where the speaker is broken. I will tell you what caused the speaker to break that specific way, because the reason why a speaker breaks, there's very few reasons why they break, and those reasons are told to us by how it's broken. So if the coil is split or the wire is off, there's a reason for that. If the tinsels are burnt, there's a reason for that. If the coil is burned on the top here before the joint, there's a reason for that. So I will relay this information to you, and if you do not take that information and go and have a look at your system while your speaker is in for repairs, and you take it on good faith that after it's been repaired it is now indestructible, then you are going to be very, very disappointed, because recoiling your speaker does not make it indestructible. What happens is, we take the burn wire off, we put new copper wire on, and after we put the new copper wire on, we bake it so that the glue solidifies the former and the wire together. It bonds it all together. Then the speaker gets put back into its housing. Let us show you here. The speaker then goes back into its housing like such. Back into the housing like such. We then glue down the spiders, we glue down the surrounds, we let it sit for a day, overnight, so all the glue cures correctly, and it takes time for the glue to cure 100% correctly. Once that is done, we put it onto our system here, where we have a power supply. We've got a 2-channel Star Sound Gladiator amplifier with a power supply, 40 amp power supply at 14.4 volts, and then we play music into it. I generally tend to put 15 hertz music into it, and after that we listen to noises, so there's no scratching of the coil on the former, none of that. It plays clean and clear, and if all of that is 100%, you now may join and come and collect your speaker and be on your merry way. If it breaks within a day or two, my guy, Don't tell me that it is because of the repair. It is because something in your system is broken. You need to look at yourself. To recall a sub 12-inch audio guards, if you don't mind, a competition woofer. If it's a competition sub, it's worth doing it. The street woofers, I don't know. It all depends on your pocket if it's worth it, bruh. If I tell you, if you say you wanna buy a car, and I tell you, well, there's a Mark 1 Golf there for 5 grand, the body is shit, the seats are okay, you can sit, there's no springs that stab you, you can at least drive it from here to work every day, it's gonna be worth it to you. Even though the car may look like crap, at least it's working, it'll get you to work, it'll get you back home, it makes it worth it. But then if you wanna buy it to sound shows and show and shines, it's not worth it. So it's all your dependent. If you got the pocket for it, and like I said, a lot of the times when it's competition woofers, the sub is worth 3-4 grand brand new. The recoil is gonna cost you 650 to 850. Then it all of a sudden becomes worth it. Mr. Hinan, how goes, brother, man? We are one step closer to having our dream fulfilled, Mr. Hinan. I have acquired myself one Targa Venom 15-inch magnet. I am just now on the hunt for another Targa Venom 15-inch magnet, and hopefully if I can get that, I'll be a far away. Mr. Fahad, what's happening? Walaikum salam, Buddha. Because I would really love to have both of my 18s. The magnets, no. Can't get magnets. The soft parts, yes, but the magnets, a bit of an issue. There is a few that's on the Mr. Triple X, what's happening? There is a few on Marketplace that I'm looking at. They're selling for about $1,000. The speaker don't look so all that grand, but I don't need the soft parts, just the magnet. So I've sent messages, I'm just waiting for replies. Ideally, I would like to have a Targa comp magnet rather than the Venom one, because I don't know if you guys can see, the Venom one looks so, the sub looks so, I don't know, man, it looks so wrong. Like the ass is so tiny, it looks like a hi-fi system speaker. But okay, I wanna put it all together and then put it in the car and see what it sounds like, you know, because looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving, we never know. Maybe if I put this in, it'll sound better in the car, you know. I'm hoping it does, because alternatively my budget is gonna go from $1,000 to $2,000 if this doesn't work. How's it, Mr. Blaine? Welcome, welcome. We're cleaning the hell out of this magnet because we want to put him in to, oh yes. Looks like there's wires and stuff also still stuck in here. Okay, there's a lot of dirt in this bloody old magnet that we need to get out. It will take a while, but that's what we're here for. We will take our time because, again, this is our own personal things. So while we don't have any customer stuff laying here for info repairs, we can get working and cracking on our own personal stuff, you know. It's like the, what do you call it? Like the mechanic and the panel beater who finally got a gap to work on their car. I think I need to blow this thing out with a vacuum. Alaikum salam, Mr. Nawi. What's happening? Mr. Muller, price on repairs depends on the size of the woofer and what type of woofer it is. I think I need that one. Let me get the vacuum to blow this out. Hopefully that works. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, do you see where the 2-pin plug is? Normally keep it on my table here. Yeah, because this one's got that round 2-pin plug. 12-inch Calibra SVC, that will be 650. I think. Well, let's go look for our plug because we need our two. It might be here. Nope. Our 2-pin plug, man. Where? It's not the 2-pin plug I was looking for, but I got a 2-pin plug. No, don't do amps, Mr. Miller. Too many components, and I got a peanut brain, so it don't work. I won't be able to dollar that. I don't do the amplifiers. Subwoofers are simple and easy, man. You know, it's either the coil that's gone, or it's the tinsels, or it's the spider, or the cone, or the surrounds, and that's it. Let's try the other one and see how this works. It's probably not a good idea, but hey, we need to do it. Okay, now that that one is done, let us clean up the rest again, because that was just one part of it. That was just one part of it. Okie dokie. Alright, so we need more tape. That actually looks a hell of a lot better already. But we shall see now what the tape reveals. And then yeah, still hella dirty. It's still hella dirty. This is what happens when you leave your sub in a garage or outside or something, and rain gets into it and just normal dirt, or if you work on engines and there's dust all over. You know, and then the dust gets mangled up with the grease and it falls in here, and then you have a problem where, because of how everything is situated within this bra here, magnetic and everything, it'll pick up any bloody well thing. So even if you're doing something on top of a table and those flakes filters through the air, the magnetic field of the woofer will attract it, and it will go sit onto the center pole here, and then Mr. M.A.D coil, aka the M.A.D scientist, is going to have to do his magic to take all of the stuff out. And there's no other way to do it. How's it, man? There's no way to treat it, guy. You need to, if you are going to keep this thing if you're going to keep your magnets open in a place where the garage is or wherever, then best would be take some masking tape and tape around where the hole is, and just put a tape down there, because usually that helps, at least for these big parts that I must not take out, because you can see it's sand, like stones and stuff, that's got a little bit of metal or iron or something within the stone, and because this is a magnet, it will pick it up. That's just from the last couple of minutes now that we did, and that's after blowing out the dust from there. It's a good thing I went to go buy more tape, because you're gonna go through quite a lot to get this guy clean. As you guys can see, the 18-inch basket is on top of it. I'm going to be cleaning, well, I'm going to be using this Venom. It's a Venom 15-inch magnet that I'm going to be using now on my 18-inch. Hopefully now tonight, well, not tonight, yeah, maybe tonight I can assemble it all and see what's the story, and then tomorrow I can put it in the car and we can see how it plays. Come on now. Ah, there's these two damn stones that's here, or piece of the magnet that broke off, that I'm trying to get out, that I can't seem to pull out. Let me see if this will work. Yeah, it did work, but then it went back in again. Ah, where's my tool? Gotta make funny tools to help with these type of situations. As long as we can get it up on the top, then I can at least pull it out with my hand. But it makes not damn bloody easy to do that shit. Okay, there we go. Okay, Mr. Tape, you up next. Alright. Okay, now we have to get our torch and then torch inside to see if it's clean or not. Ooh, there's a lot of rust inside the bottom there. Well, guess the only way to see what's the story, there's one big piece here, but I don't know what the hell that is. There you know. I saw you now. There you are. I don't know if that's a piece of a stone or something that's in there. Let's try and fish it out. Well, one thing I didn't do though, which is weird, supposed to have done this actually when we started, is put this guy on the floor. And then we see now what is his story. Nope, that guy's still there. So we're gonna have to first figure out what the hell is it. What the hell is that? Okay, let's try and pull him out with the tape, because that's always in the bottom there. Let's hope the tape latches on there. Okay, we're gonna have to go all the way, because it's right down on the floor of the magnet. Slowly. Ah, it is dead. Okay, so knowing that it's dirt. It's Mr. Nawi, it's a venom magnet. Knowing that it's dirt means we'll be able to pull it out once we turn this bra upside down. So it's almost like walking under a car. Okay, to make this whole process a hell of a lot easier, we are going to do something else now, which is take the basket off, because if we just got the magnet to work with, it'll make it a lot easier. This is why I didn't glue the basket down or make the basket go down more solidly. We just weigh these things in just to check it. This magnet is so bloody light also. Okay, off you go. Okay, it's on the top here. Now we need to hold you there. Yeah. Hy's amper uit, man. Ah, there we go. There we go. Ah, and so another one, and that's the piece that we pulled out from there. I saw another one falling in. There he is. I sees you. Azay. Ha ha ha. We got you. Okie dokie. Let's see now. Yeah. Azay no. And that's the other pieces that came out now. Yeah, rebuilt, but it's a venom magnet. Yes, but it is going to use the 18-inch basket and everything. So venom magnet with the 18-inch soft parts. Nah, bruh, everybody knows it's happening. If I can get another 15-inch venom magnet, yeah, then 2 18s. But until then, just the one. I'm actually working on a design for the 18s. Alright, we're almost there. No, venom. This is a venom magnet. So if I can get a venom 15-inch magnet, it's fine. I don't mind. The comp, it's either a venom magnet or a comp magnet. Either one of the two, doesn't matter. I'm not a picky guy right now. Go. There we go. There we go. All good, brother. All good in the neighborhood. Alright. Then we need to take off all of the metal flakes that's on the magnet here. Because that's how I did in a workshop. And one of my bras was like, didn't you say you wanted a venom magnet? So I said, yeah man, the 15-inch one. And then he brought me 2 magnets from a Devastator 12-inch. The problem is the holes of those guys don't work. I don't know man, I'm very much thinking to I'm actually thinking of doing something, taking this guy, putting it on that motor, making making markings on the magnet itself, basically placing this bra nice square center onto the magnet lacquer so that it sits nice and flush on the magnet, and then I make the markings here, and then I just drill me some holes into the top plate to that depth, and then I put new screws in. That is actually one of the things that I want to do. Well, let me bring the magnet in and show you guys what I'm talking about, and then you guys can tell me what you think. Mr. Sharan, what's happening? Let's verhaal this magnet. Exactly, I was thinking just drill a gaatjie in on the top and then thread the hole, and then I don't need to color anything after that. You must make a hole with the drill bit, and then just use a threader to make threads, and then after you make the threads, we sort it. Let's see here. These are the magnets, and as you can see, they are very close. These are for street baskets. So if I'm going to do it, I'm gonna need, no man, fucking rivet. Why are you gonna rivet the damn thing? We wanna take it off still, so I've got 2 of them. So if I drill the gaatjies a little bit better here, let's go see what we can do. XTC. Okay, it's not that heavy. I thought it would be heavier. I thought it would be a lot heavier as a speaker, but it's not as heavy as I thought it would be. But I think this, I'll show you the difference between the two. You'll have to look at the Honda Boy. You have to see what. Oh, yeah. You're gonna have to see what the amperage on the alternator is. 3210. That won't work. Small. Right. So now look at this motor here, right? Okay. Okay, wait, before we go to this motor, let's put this guy down. This is the Venom one. Okay, that's the Venom. This is the 18. Okay, can you guys see how that looks like? That's what that looks like. Okay, that's the Venom. And then we got this one. That's what that looks like. That looks a little bit better, don't you think? It looks hell of a small, Sharan. Hell of a small. But I'm skimming. If I put this on here, where's my marker? Right, got the marker. Let's put this on here. I don't even know if this will work or not, but I mean it's worth a try. Look, the venom magnet might be small, but it's strong. You know, so it's not really that big of a thing. And then that's the markings now. I don't know if you guys can see it. I've made the markings on that. So I'm gonna try it on one of the magnets and see how it goes. Uh, Threader. I'm gonna have to get a threader first. Exactly, they're very close. But it's fine, I can turn the basket. Maybe let's do that. Let's turn the basket and then we remark it. Let's clean this off first, maybe. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, man. That's what I'm saying. The Venom one is probably a better option to go to. Alright, so now we got them in the middle so they're not next to the damn thing. They're rather in the middle. This one here is my 18-inch that I'm trying to get sorted out. Yeah, I think that'll be better. That's a lot better, I think. Alright, but that's not what we're gonna be doing. However, we will probably drill and tap this in due course. What we are going to be doing, because we spent the better half of this whole live preparing for this very thing, is we are going to finish cleaning this guy up. What happened? What happened? What Mama do? He's naughty. Sorry. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. I'm gonna come sort out now, okay? I'm gonna make her scream and cry also just now. Okay? Go lay down, my baby. Don't cry, my babas. Don't cry. Alright. There's a lot of metal pieces that's still stuck on this bloody thing, man. And those things there will cause problems for you when you handle it. It's not me. The wife is making her cry. She came here for help. Alright. And we got our bra here. Oh wait, we never cleaned that guy. We need to first clean it before we assemble it. Yeah, that's also true. Because what she shouted her for is something I would have done also. So you have a point. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, we are ready. And there. Nope. There. Nope. That's the one. That's the one. Hey brah, that's good cop, bad cop thing ish. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. Sometimes she figures out that that's good cop, bad cop thing. How's it, Sudre? No, don't do amplifiers, man, sorry. She gets that both of us is on her case for something, then she'll run to my mother, and then my mother will come and bliksem us. No, I don't share cream soda. We don't do that things. This is like Wakanda. We don't do that here. Alright, if memory serves me correctly, this guy burned at the top here somewhere. Yep, there we go, right there. You can see the burn, which means that he's not reading on the multi. Because we put too much valuable power into it, and the box that we're using is not built for it, so obviously he had to die. But let's see. Because if it reads, I'll just put it back in. I won't even bother recoiling it. I know I was gonna break again because I see it's reading. Let's see the other side. It's reading. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some glue on it. Where you at, bro? Oh, where you at? See, it's a cream soda, man. big enough. Okay, not big enough, I guess. It's all she needed was a little bit of because my concern with the venoms is that it's very small. Te hang af van wat se lippe dit is, Keanu. Oh wait, hold on. We need to take off all of the old glue first, or she not gonna stick. But before we do that, we shall close up, because the last thing we want to do now is have to go back in to the speaker to do what we just bloody well spend the whole hour last doing now. Okay, and then you can start peeling up all of the old glue. Nee, ek het die daai surrounds nie. Met daai woofers, my bro, die koste van die surrounds en baie goede is so is amper dieselfde prys as 'n bloody well subwoofer. So met hulle sal ek maar aanraai dat jy maar die beste 'n ander gebreekte subwoofer kry en maar is 'n patchwerk maak. As jy dit gaan glue of silicone of Pretty steel of whatever the hell die ouens altyd op hulle goede sit, ek sal sê doen dit van binnekant af. Moet dit nie oor die sub doen, jy sal nie doen aan die ooste van onderaf, dat dit daarom 'n bietjie netjies lyk. Okay, this is almost there. Alright, that's it, all clean. Where my glue at? Ah, cock man, the glue is outside. Then I was there now. Ja, nee, vir daai prys van hoeveel sal ek maar sê, dit is maar die beste way waar jy dit self doen. Because die prys vir die goede is 'n bietjie ding vir 'n nuwe cone en surround. Van die surrounds kos amper dieselfde as 'n cone en surround. So ons kry maar liewerste net die cone saam met die surround. 'n nuwe enetjie gaan jy so R400 kos en R150 om op te sit. For you and for you. So daar is R550 en dan kan jy maar net so wel 'n ander hoeven gaan koop. So ja. Let us do that. Do that. My agter net 'n bietjie die spiders het losgekom en toe. Want ek kom nog nie uithaal vir 'n dag of twee nie, want ek was op pad na 'n show toe. Toe patch kom net vandag op in die box. So ja. Alright, so we got our glue and inside is still clean. So now we can remove the tape from there. So glue down. Then we gotta make sure that these spiders are still nice and tight. Nobody's loose here, because the other one got loose there, and I had to make a hell of a patch job. Well, this is not going to be a trial and error bliksem here, because ons ken nog nie wat se kant is wat se kant nie van 'n nuwe magnet. So let us try and see what we can do here. So the trial here with this would be, is the woofer going to bottom out? Because the coil I've got is roughly the same size as a normal venom coil. The height of the coil is the same as a venom height. The question would be, is it going to bottom out? Doesn't feel like it. I would say we double up on it. Let's double up on that from there. We still got, there's none of you guys are here, so let's go this route. There we go. And another one here. Okay, so that's down there. Okay, do this. It doesn't annoy me. Going up everywhere. Okay, go in there like so. Then we've got our guys here that we're going to clamp. I feel like these ones are not holding down tight enough. Yane shock, Yano. What's up, my guy? Okay. Gonna put there. Let us do this guy. And we'll some test this okay here tomorrow in the house. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll test it in the car one time. Go. I'll say. En hier gaan aan snow. Well, after we do all of this, we put this on the side and we're gonna open up and recoil the 12-inch targa competition sub. Well, it's no longer going to be a 12-inch targa comp sub because I'm going to break it down completely, remove the alles and rebuild the speaker up. This speaker is my mechanic speaker. So you must know, I want to make it lekker, so you can make my car lekker. Yeah, you see, you're coming now at 1 minute. All of a sudden, it's 1 minute to finish this puzzle. Normally, it used to come with us, it used to be 5 minutes. All of a sudden, it became 1 minute. Since when? Since when is it 1 minute? But, anyways, I wasn't busy coiling today. That's why I have to wait to do the coiling, because when I do coiling, my focus is on the coil and I don't look at the screen. And the next thing you know, there we in cuck now because the live summer just ended. That's what happened last week. I was lekker on the live, everything was nice, good interaction with everybody, lot of menses was talking, asking questions, and the next thing you know, the bra just decides, nah, futzak. So he's not paying attention to me. I'm gonna switch the screen off, and then they put the screen off, and then I can't do nothing, because why? I'm busy on the damn, busy with the coil, and I didn't see that I needed to do that puzzle kaki thing. Right, so hy is nagedala. Let us put him on side. Gee, this thing is like, yo. Nee, that thing is light. Yo, ish. I don't know, eh? I don't know. I saw this okay loose. How's it, T? Is it a 12-inch or what's that? How's it? See, when I got this woofer in for repairs some time back, I didn't want to strip it and do all the funny things. But I figured, let me just coil it on the existing one. And I tried, and it didn't work. Right shot, my guy. I figured, hey, you know what? As long as we can, as long as we can make a plan with the coil, because the former still seems decent. Well, not decent, but the former is fine. And I didn't have material for formers. So what I decided to rather do was just coil it. When I played it, it broke. I recoiled it again. I played it, it broke. I gave it to somebody else. They played it, it broke. I recoiled it again. It was playing. It played, never break. And I gave it to my mechanic. Had him use it. He used it. Played also a couple of songs on it, and then he decided to break. So we are now at the stage where we are like, nah, it needs to be redone completely. Too tight, very tight. But okay, let's open him and see what's the issue here. I know what the issue is. I just know what the issue is with this one. But okay, let's open him up and see. Yes, in Zanzi. So I'm gonna strip this thing and then I'm gonna coil it. I may or may not open up the other pieces of shit there. I'll see what it's done. No, I'm opening it up, Mr. Big. It was done, I don't know. It played for a little bit and it died, so I don't know what actually the issue. So I'm opening it up. Gonna have a look at it. Most likely I'll have to recoil it. So I'll do that now once I've opened it. And guys, remember, if you can't stay for the whole live, you can catch the whole live on YouTube, my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. So if you want to watch the whole thing, but just this part of it, you can go to the YouTube. You can fast forward all of the boring bits. The link of my YouTube channel is in the bio. Mr. Kailan, what's happening, my guy? I checked that the 415s are coming along nicely there by you. Almost ready for damage. Remember guys, all my lives get posted onto YouTube channel, so you can check out any one of the lives. Link is in my bio. Yeah, man. I'm just wondering how many windscreens you're going to windscreens you wanna buy through. Hertz speakers, good quality, high quality. Not a speaker that I do repairs on. The high-end stuff I try and stay away from. They are finicky to open and close and repair, just like the masters. The users, the people that use those type of speakers, there's a certain group in the car community that is always, you know, and it's that high-end people. It's like the men's that buy to Woolworths. Very good speakers though, very good equipment. Don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about the equipment. The equipment is top-notch stuff. The people that use it though, that's another story. You know the meme you guys check now and then where the guys stand like this here and they got the French clothing and they're all looking like that? Yeah, that's the men that use that kind of equipment. Yeah, no, when you got good quality stuff in the car, man, it changes your whole perspective on sound. Your mind just can't understand. But at the same time, your mind now understands why you paid so much for the stuff. And as much as we want to lie to ourselves and say we can get Pioneer to sound the same and we can get targa and star sound and pioneer and all the stuff. We can lie to ourselves and say we can get it to sound the same. And maybe with a meter or whatever like that, you can. Yeah, no, definitely. Maybe like on a meter you can say they basically the same, but when you're listening, the listening pleasure you get out of it is just, it's unreal. I know I had in my car I had Phoenix Gold and Kicker for my vocals. Oh boy, boy, oh boy. Ah man, that was something else, I'm telling you. What that did to my whole thought process in terms of what good quality sound should sound like. Tell you, that just changed my whole reality, bruh. Like I said, this is my my mechanic speaker. So I want to make sure it's lekker. So my mechanic can finish my car. Also lekker. You know what I'm saying? Hey! Ons werk hier met 'n plan mee, bro. Ons werk hier met 'n plan. I'll just put the timer in here. The car is not nga. I press the button. I kagi yellow engine. Eish, man, bro, I don't do boxes, eh? Especially ones like that. For buckies and all those things there. Those are specific type of things you're gonna need. And my hand is completely down for that kind of thing, bruh. What's that? You can say. You can say. Okay. Ek jou gesê, dit is wat ons moet doen. Nou, as ek weet dat ben je dankje zo. Hey, leek je kaak. Hey, leek je kaak. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, as you can see, that's what the speaker used to look like. It used to have, I don't know, it looked like it was foam on the top here, foam at the bottom here as well. I was like, nah man, I'm not gonna still, strip this thing here. Just, just coil the thing. The foam is still alright. It's not mangled up or anything. Just coil the damn thing. No, ons gaan hom completely strip. We are gonna strip him completely. Let us see here. We are looking at a 85mm piece. We've got that's 100. We've got an 80mm piece. That'll work. That will work. I don't see what is this, in like 4 ohms or say 2 ohms. Let us see if it goes in here or not. What's the story so? Why you don't go in? Ah, okay. Het een beetje opgegaan hier zo. Hij is een beetje oblong. Okay, let us see if that helped. I doubt it did. Ah man. It did actually help a little bit. Okay, let's do it again. I don't think this is a 1 ohm coil anyways. I think it's a 2 ohm coil, so we will have to definitely recoil it anyways also. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's a 4 ohm coil. It's a 4 ohm coil. Oh no, hold on. Hold on. This could be dual too, because no, it's 4 ohms. Kom ons kyk gou boetjie, so wat het dan hier so? Continue. Yeah, it comes. Okay, cool. It's a 4 ohm coil. Right, what's the height here? That's 40, we needed 45. Alright, let's see. We might get away with it, maybe not. But what we definitely have to do is we have to take this thing out. We have to uncoil and unravel. So let us begin with that process. Okay, cool. Also, at this point it doesn't matter how it comes off, but all the wire has to come off, all of it, because we're going to take everything off. Ons strip alles, die hele vorme, die spiders, ons gaan dan bou van oor af. En voordat ons die enetjie losmaak, gaan ons die enetjie weer vastglue. Net om seker te maak alles is lekker 100% daarso. Gaan ons ook nie te lang van 'n coil van 'n vorm nie. As ek sê, die enetjie is maar 5 cm te klein. Miskien kan ons wegkom saam met hom. Maybe we get away with it. We're gonna see. We're gonna strip this entire thing down and rebuild the speaker from the bottom up. Remember guys, if you don't have time to watch the whole live, it's fine. You can check my whole live out on YouTube. I upload the whole live on my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. And we're gonna make this a dual 2 as well, so okay. Oogie doggy. Okay. That is done there. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, let us get the blowtorch to strip this guy completely. Mr. Blowtorch. Well, I gotta say this again. If you are a lighty and you want to see this whole process, the live might go restricted now because I'm going to use a lighter, and then they're going to say that I am busy smoking, so the live most likely will get cancelled or restricted rather. So if you are under 18 and you want to carry on watching, you can carry on watching on the YouTube channel. But I have to strip this thing now so I can start working on it. And I can't wait for tomorrow to do this thing offline. I need to strip it now. Azay, cone is off from this one. And by the looks of it, this cone was just mushed on here. But by the looks of this spider and what it looks like, not very nice. So we are going to change it. Seeing as we are building this whole thing again, we are going to change it. I've already got a replacement spider for it. However, we cannot just use one spider because it's going to be a comp star woofer, or not necessarily a comp star woofer. It has a comp magnet, so it's kind of stronger than your normal conventional street sub. So we need to put some respect on it at least, you know what I mean? And putting a smaller spider key won't work. think this is the one. Look for it. Yeah, I think it's the one. No, that sits on the outside. You can't use him, he sits on the outside, but we do have more rings here that might work. That sits on the inside. Also outside. This one is also. Ooh, hold on. We might have a winner here. Nah, actually does kind of sit on the inside. Yeah, it sits on the inside. Okay, so this is the guy. Then we got this guy that sits on the top here. And we just need another one that sits at the bottom. Alright, so which one of them is going to be? Let's see what those spiders look like. Yeah, targa predators. It's a straight subject, guy. They kind of small, man. But yes, I have worked on them. There he is. There he is. I think it's you. No, it's the big one. I might have to use that one there that's on there. Can't use one spider. Definitely gonna need two spiders. Well, let's see Mr. Venom. Mr. Venom. Yeah, it's you, Mr. Venom. Alright, here's another one we're gonna have to strip. Yeah, I've seen those motors, Sharon. I have seen the motors, man. Look, man, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. That's the story with the Neos. From all of the info that I got from the guys overseas is that when you using the Neos, they need ventilation, because once like I said, heat is not your friend when it comes to sound, and the Neos for some reason heat up, which is why you'll see a lot of guys in the States who's running the Neos have the magnets facing up outside of the box, so you can see the Neos. As far as I know from the people I spoke to from the States and other parts of the world who's running Neos, they say the magnets get a little bit hot and then it kind of loses its strength. You see the numbers go down a little bit. So I'd say yes, they're worth it, because the strength of the magnet, the motor force, is a hell of a lot more than what you get when you're doing the ferrites. And according to a lot of people, you get more power out of the speaker because of the motor force being stronger. Sensitivity on those are way higher. But again, if you got the budget for it, then why not? But at the same time, if you got the budget and the knowledge, then you kind of don't need the Neos to get what you want, in terms of if you're jogging for numbers and things like that also. So I guess at the end of the day, bruh, it all boils down to your pocket. Anything can be worth it if you can pay the price, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because of the way the makeup of the woofer doesn't allow for the box rides to be too hectic. With the ferrites, it's a different story. So, but then again, man, you know, when you're thinking Neos and you're thinking South Africa and you're thinking all of the wattage, the watts this and the watts that, and then you think about it, then you ask yourself this question: the two companies in South Africa that has the most records, world records, are using ferrite woofers. The two companies with the most records, world records in South Africa, loudest vehicles in Africa, are using ferrite woofers. And at the same time, the two biggest companies in South Africa does not offer any Neo subwoofers. So now, then you ask yourself, those Neo woofers that all these other companies are offering, how strong are they really? You know what I'm saying? If your loudest companies in the country isn't offering you that, and they're not running that in their vehicles, and if they are running that in their vehicles, they're not letting that be known to the public. You understand? So it all boils down to, again, your pocket, man. I'd say just, if you can afford it, then you now with it, brother, and dollar the thing. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, they look hell of a nice. Me personally, I wouldn't mind getting one of those, but like in a 10-inch or an 8-inch, you know. Okay, as you can see, this one here is a dome. It's gonna need to be flattened. So the best way to do it is to just put weight on it, and the subwoofer weight is the best weight. Alright, so this is going to be our new top dog here. He's gonna sit on the top there, like so. Oh yeah, I need to open up that moss. It's still 2-inch, right? But this is gonna go in there. Yeah, I need an extra 5. Oh, I'm gonna need the extra 5. So let me see. Got 85 there. That's not gonna work, is it? That's 110, that might work. What did I do with him now? Yeah, it's too wide out. That's not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna have to take the longer one then. I'll have to take the longer one and recoil this one. Yeah, I saw that one. When was it? Yesterday I saw that video. The whole surround came loose. And most likely that speaker is broken now. Because once the surrounds come loose and the speaker plays, it plays wild. And you know our ones are who got those subs, they don't turn down for nothing, bruh. So I actually want to hear that fucking 18-inch. I'm not even gonna lie. I know I just glued it. I know I just glued it. Exactly, bruh. We can't be turning stuff down. If this thing plugs some, nah. Hey, bro. I can't hold it. It's too strong. Die peggies het gevlieg, bro. Weer een pegget. Ooh, but it's sounding nice. It's sounding nice. Okay. We're not gonna be too last stuff. Let us wait till tomorrow. I just needed to hear. Okay. I am predicting that this thing is probably going to sound hella good. Where the hell did that pig fly to now? Okay, anyways. I had to hear that. It's bouncing more too much on the... Okay, so yeah. This cone here is kaput. They went and put leather here in the back to try and fix it. I don't know why. But this leather, I'm assuming, is what they try to patch the surround with. But I won't be able to use this cone now. So that's why I'm stripped it, because I can use the spider, which is here under, which is what we will use tomorrow, not today. So yeah. Alright, Jimbos, I'ma head out now. Need to take a, I need to eat, bath, and take the shit and everything, you know what I'm saying? Sleep. So yeah, tomorrow I'ma put that 18 in the car at 2 ohms. I think we'll start it off slow at 2 ohms. Let's see how it plays. But I'm guessing it's gonna really bang, because the Venom 15-inch Venom coil is 40 and that coil is 45. It might bottom. I don't know. I hope it doesn't. But it might bottom. Alright, my gents. Ek ga julle spot later. Hope everything goes well for you guys. Don't forget, the live is on the YouTube channel. Link is in the bio. WhatsApp number is also in the bio, so you guys can check it out there. And yeah, I think that's it. Tomorrow we're gonna do the 18-inch. I think when I do the video tomorrow, when I put that one in the car, I'll just do a comparison of what the two subs look like next to each other, so you can see. Ah man, oh boy, I don't know. That sounds promising, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see tomorrow what's the story. But until then, gotta love you and leave you. Flat, my story is 8.